Your experience with Mimi's house?
Well, Mimi's house is a foster home, and Michelle is her real name, and she goes by Mimi, and she usually takes in girls between the ages of 2 and 12. She can take up to 8 girls at one time, but because there's only 12 foster homes in Georgetown County, sometimes she gets some younger and sometimes she gets girls that are a little bit older. So this last visit that we went this week to Mimi's house, she had 4 siblings that were all placed with her, and one of them actually happened to be a 10-year-old boy. But she had just had about 6 girls leave her house that went back home, and they had been with her for almost a year. So she was really emotionally I guess upset and a little bit down, but she knew that God placed those 4 children with her immediately for a reason. And one of the ladies that went with us to visit with her had this great idea of just kind of pampering her, giving her a pedicure, and treating her, because she's always taking care and looking out for the needs of others. So she was getting a pedicure done, and I was in one room, and I came in and I was watching as this was going on, and she had tears in her eyes, and I kind of reached down and I gave her a hug, and I asked her, what was the matter, and she said she had never had a pedicure ever in her life. She's never had a pedicure. And I thought that was so great, and the other ladies and we just kind of smiled and continued to talk to her. And as we were talking to her, she shared that it wasn't that she just never had a pedicure before. She had a foot fetish, and she would never let anybody touch her feet. And so, not even her husband, he had never touched her feet. So here she is in tears, but she's being loved on, and she let us love on her, and she let this young lady just kind of minister to her, and it was an incredible experience. And to see the way that she loves these children and she just welcomes them into her home, it's just amazing.
Hey, Mr. Guy, so what was your favorite part about All In All Out this week?
Favorite part?
Yeah.
I guess it was work.
Work?
Yeah. We actually did things that we needed to do around the church. We actually built all the bookshelves for the choir storage, and went up and moved some upstairs to some music storage for Christmas music. And then, I guess my favorite thing, we went out and put in a hot water heater for Miss May, for a lady that worked so hard in our church that needed a hot water heater. And we found out that she needed a hot water heater by somebody else telling us, not her. She wouldn't tell us. She told somebody else, and they told us. So it worked out well.
Do you have any God moments you'd like to share, or anything like that?
Well, I don't know, Miss May hugged my neck, and that was a pretty good God moment. She needed it.
Heather, what was your favorite moment from All In All Out?
My favorite moment was story time each night, just sharing God's word with the children and seeing them understand and develop a closer relationship with God.
Do you have any God moments that happened this week?
No big God moment that would have the angels singing necessarily, but just the consistency of being here each week or each day, and just working with everybody, and the fellowship and the camaraderie that has happened this week.